Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another Fortnite Battle Royale video. So today I have an epic banger for you guys, because today I'm going to be showcasing my entire locker in Fortnite Battle Royale. So when you guys probably think of locker tours, you probably just think of a few skins and a few back blings, and that's about it. But no, today I'm going to be touring all my banners, all my skins, all my back blings, all my pickaxes, all my gliders, controls, loading screens, and of course all my emotes. So obviously this is probably going to be quite a longer video than usual, so I'd recommend probably grabbing some popcorn or some food or a cup of tea, whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever, because this is probably going to be quite a long video. So we probably should waste no more time and actually get into the video. So as you can see right here, here is my locker. I'm currently rocking the Rose Team Leader with the bright bag, which looks really clean, really cool. And let's actually start with the banners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase the banners, then I'm going to showcase all my emotes, then I'm going to showcase all my loading screens, controls, gliders, pickaxes, then back blings, and of course, the best till last, my skins. So here are all my banners right here. I currently have 3 tabs. I've got the standard ones, and I've got the founders ones, and of course got the battle royale ones. I'm basically going to be showcasing my founders and battle royale ones. I'm not going to be doing my standard ones because every single person that does own an account do have these just by default. You just randomly get these. So I'm not going to be showcasing these because it's kind of like a waste of time, to be honest. And if you are desperate to see these, you can load like your game up. You can load Fortnite up yourself, and you can sort of check out these ones because these ones are just given to you straight away. So I'm just basically going to be showing off my Founders ones and my Battle Royale ones right here. So I'm going to start with the Founders ones because they're, there's only 4 of them, short and easy. I've got the trophy, and I've got the saw and a hammer. I've got a build attack one, and I've got like a frog looking one. So they're all my Founders one. You get all these to buy and save the world. And this is now my Fortnite Battle Royale one. So as you can see right here, the first one, I do have the Battle Bus looking thing with the notes, like the music notes sort of thing around it. Now, I only found out this a few months ago that this is actually a really OG banner. Now, to be honest, I don't really have too many like OG sort of season 2, season 1 sort of like items within my locker. I only have a few, and basically this can only prove me that I'm actually an OG at this game because I'm a season 1 person. I've played in season 1, and this banner right here was only available in season 1. So this shows that I definitely did play in season 1 because you can only get this from like ranking up in season 1. So here it is. It's a pretty cool one. I don't really use it that often. I probably should, but I don't really use it, to be honest, but it's just cool to be in my locker. We've got like a crosshair one. I've got another sort of banner, the salt one from season 2, and I'm just going to sort of like go through each one. I'm not going to like stop and actually talk about each one because we'll be here for like weeks and stuff, but I'm just going to sort of go through and show my favourites. Like this one, this is a cool one. Yeah, I'm just going to sort of go through and just sort of like talk about my favourites. I like the paw one. The paw one's cool. This wing one right here with the wings, I've used this quite a lot. Yeah, it's going to sort of like go through each one. You guys can like kind of see, like that one, that's another cool one. Like what sort of banners I have in Battle Royale. So yeah, these are all the ones right here. This one right here I'm currently using at the moment, which is a pretty cool one. I've been using this duck for quite a while, then I switched back to this one. I got this one right here. This one I quite like. I probably might start using that very soon. Yeah, just gonna sort of like other ones. This is another cool one. Yeah, just got like other ones as well. And yeah, that's all my banners in Fortnite Battle Royale. The Battle Royale tab, they're all my Founders ones, and of course the standard ones are just basically the standard ones. Next up are all my emotes. So I only have currently 5 purple ones, which is kind of surprising, but I've got breaking right here. This is my first one. When I first bought this, I actually really liked it, but I kind of just feel like I overused it, to be honest. And to be honest, I don't really use it anymore. We've got Disco Fever, which is another very cool emote. Really like the facial expression. It's really cool. Yeah, really like this one. Really cool. Definitely glad I bought that one. This freestyling one actually came with a Twitch Prime set, which is another pretty cool emote. We've got the Groove Jam, which was a Season 4 Tier 95 unlock, I believe, which is another very cool one. Had this one on repeat all the time. We've got the Robot, which was a Season 3 unlock, I believe, which is a very cool dance. I thought I thought like this was a bit like underrated, to be honest. It's a pretty cool dance. I feel like more people would have probably used it, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty cool dance. We've got like a basketball toy here. We've got a beach ball one. We've got Orange Justice, the good old common emote, to be honest, in Season 4. We've got Make It Rain, we've got the Hype. I'm just going to sort of go through each one. Not going to, like, go through everyone. Got the Fifth Pin Sexy there. Got the Dab, one of my first emotes that I bought. I'm just going to sort of, like, go through all the emotes. I'm not going to, like, stop by each one, but you can see what I see here. Ride the Pony. This was another Season 2 emote, so that there's another proof that I did, was playing in Season 2. We've got Take the L. Just got, like, different ones. One of my favourites right here. And yeah, just different emotes like that. So now we're on to the green ones. These ones are just kind of like, I'm just going to sort of like flick through each one of these. They've got like different sprays and different like pop-up emotes right here. So I'm just going to sort of like go through them right here. Got the Bring It emote. Yeah, just got like different ones. I'm going to sort of like just go through. You guys can kind of see which emotes I do have and don't. Yeah, that's really, really cool. The Gentleman's Dab, the good old Gentleman's Dab. Really, really cool. The Happy Birthday, this one's pretty cool. Spread the news, it's Fortnite's first birthday. It's a pretty cool one. You get this for completing the challenges. We've got the Good Vibes, got GG. I normally rock this if I'm like in a tournament or something, like say GG. Got the Jubilation, which is another funny facial expression one. Very, very cool. We've got the LOL emote, which is another Season 2 exclusive Battle Pass emote right there. Very, very, very cool. And yeah, just kind of just like random sort of like pop-up emotes. Nothing crazy, to be honest. And yeah, these are all like my emotes right here. Just along right here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Not really too many great ones, to be honest. I've got the Wave emote, which is another Season 2 emote. And of course, we've got the good old Dance Moves emote, which is the first emote you get given with default, you know, it's just basically the default dance, to be honest. So that is all my emotes right there. Next up are my loading screens. I'm just going to sort of like go through each one so you guys can kind of see it. We've got the Omega on here, we've got the normal one, we've got the Bright Gunner right here. I used this one quite a lot in Season 4. I'm just going to sort of like go through, I got this one today. Yeah, I'm just going to sort of like go through each one so you guys can kind of see one. This is a cool one. Yeah, I'm just going to sort of like go through each one. You guys can kind of see which loading screens I got. Really, really like all my loading screens. Loading screens are actually really, really cool. Oh, I've got the Raven. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, currently using this one at the moment, the Sunstrider one. Pretty cool. And yeah, I can sort of like show you got the Showdown right here. This is basically the Carbide versus the Omega. Yeah, very, very, very cool. And this is also like the Visitor sending off the rocket as well, which is very, very cool. And yeah, big fan of the loading screens. Yeah, that's all my loading screens right there. Here I've got all my contrails right here. So I've got the All-Star, I've got the Bubbles. The Bubbles is kind of cool, but it's kind of like sort of lame, to be honest. It's not really exciting, to be honest. Now the Flames is a very, very cool contrail. Very, very like it. Looks really, really good. We've got the Hearts. Very, very cool. Got the Lanterns right here. Got the Lightning, which is another cool one. The Ultramarine, which I'm using at the moment. Got the Spray Paint one. We've got the Shooting Star. Got the Runic or Runic, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Runic, maybe. I don't know. We've got the Retro Sci-Fi ones. And of course, got the Rainbow control as well right here. So as I said, I don't really have many of these, to be honest. But I normally use this one right here, which is the Ultramarine. And yeah, I just kind of use this all the time. Now here are all my gliders. I have the Conquest, which is like a Viking sort of style sort of glider. It looks pretty cool, to be honest. I've got the High Octane. Now this glider would only be accessible throughout the John Wick challenges. Now once you unlock the John Wick challenges in Season 3, the challenges were all building up to actually get this glider right here. Now it's a pretty clean glider. I don't really use it that often, to be honest. I don't really use it at all, to be honest, but it's a pretty clean glider. I've got the Intrepid, very, very, very cool glider. Obviously belongs to the Carbide. We've got the Slipstream. Now this is a Twitch Prime glider that was available when you claim the Twitch Prime pack. I believe it was the first Twitch Prime pack that Epic actually released that you could get this glider. We've got the Wings of Valor, which is a pretty cool one. Looks cool, but I'm not really rating it when actually in game. Got the Rainbow Rider, Sugar Crash, the Victory Royale for like Umbrella for Season 3. Just got the normal glider. Founders Umbrella, the one I'm rocking at the moment, probably my favourite glider in the whole game. Of course, got the Founders Glider. We've got the Beach Umbrella. We've got the Downshift, which is currently available in the Battle Pass. Also, this one's also available in the Battle Pass. We've got the Carbon, which is a pretty cool one, to be honest. We've got the Snowflake Umbrella. Now, this is a pretty rare umbrella, to be honest, because you actually have to win a game in Season 2. Another proof that I've actually played in Season 2. And also, you have to win it around Christmas time. So, yeah, this is quite a rare one, to be honest, unless if you're like an OG and you played it since Season 2. You got the normal umbrella, which you, if you won a game in Season 2, you would get this umbrella. And you've also got the wet paint one as well. So that's a pretty cool glider as well. And they're all my gliders. Next up are my pickaxes. So here are all my pickaxes. I don't really have absolutely tons, but I do have quite a good handful of them. So I've got the Chomp Jr. right here. Now I bought this pickaxe because I like the way it flopped around, I just like the way it looked, and I kind of want to get used to like using it again, but I just never used it. I don't know why. I bought it, like I was so hyped for it. I used it for about a day non-stop, and then I just kind of just didn't use it ever again. So it just kind of just sits on my locker. If trading doesn't, like if gifting or trading does ever come out into Fortnite, let me know in the comments below if you want this Chomp Jr. pickaxe and I can trade it to someone maybe, or gift it to someone, because I'm never going to use it. So probably be better for someone that wants it than not going to use it, if that makes sense. We've got the Eva pickaxe. Then I'm just going to ask, why Fortnite? Why would you add that into the game? Worst pickaxe in the game, hands down. Got the Onslaught, the Megas pickaxe. Now this pickaxe is a very, very cool pickaxe. Very, very clean, looks very, very cool. Love it. We've got the Pipsqueak. Now the Pipsqueak is a very, very cool pickaxe. Very, very unique, different. It's kind of like a big pickaxe, but I kind of like it. I don't know why all the pickaxes are very, very small, by the way. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's like a bug or something. But no, I really do like this skin. This pickaxe, sorry. And yeah, really, really do like it. Now we've got the Pink Flamingo. Now I have a story about this harvesting tool. So basically, back in Season 2, I was basically talking to my friend, and it was roundabout coming towards the end of Season 2, to be honest, and this Pink Flamingo was in the shop, and I was a default back then. I had no skins, I had no gliders, pickaxes, and if I bought this was the first thing like I would have had in my locker. Now, I was talking to my friend, and I was like, do I buy the Season 2 Battle Pass, or do I buy this Pink Flamingo pickaxe? And he was like, it's up to you. And I was like, to be honest, the Season 2, because I actually started playing with Fortnite like properly a lot in Season 2, but no, I was like, do I buy the Season 2 Battle Pass? But it was coming towards the end, so I was a bit like, do I buy it, or is it like a bit of a waste of V-Bucks? So yes, I did unfortunately buy this instead of the Season 2 Battle Pass, technically. Now, I'm really, really bummed out about it, because I really, really did want the Season 2 Battle Pass, but I just didn't in the end, because it was coming towards the end, so I just didn't buy it. I'm kind of gutted, to be honest, but this pickaxe is a pretty cool one. I do like it, and I do wear it quite a lot, or like use it quite a lot. The Rainbow Smasher, now this one's a really, really cool one. Like the horn actually like glows or like gets bigger the more kills you get. Another very, very cool one. Now we've got the Renegade Roller. This is another cool pickaxe, love it, really, really cool one. Now the Instigator also came with the Twitch Prime pack as well. Very, very cool. Got the Gal Force, which is okay. Not the best pickaxe in the world, but I kind of like it. We've got the Dragon Axe axe right here. We've got the Crimson Axe. Now, I believe that this axe could maybe become rare. Now, of course, this axe came out with the Red Knight. It belongs to the Red Knight. And to be honest, I don't know if the Red Knight will ever come back out again, because it came out like quite recently. I don't know if it will ever come out again, so this pickaxe might not even come out again. So this pickaxe could become rare, who knows, but yeah, we don't know. We've got the Cliffhanger pickaxe, which another thing I bought quite the first time I sort of played Fortnite. I bought this one. Really do like this pickaxe, very, very clean, sounds very clean as well. I've got the Balloon Axe, which is another just cool, like wacky, unique, different axe, very, very cool. I've got the Trusty number 2, which of course does go with the John Wick character. Do like the skin. It's a bit this pickaxe, but it's a bit small. That's the only thing I don't really like about it. I've got the Rift Edge, which is of course the Drift pickaxe that you unlock at stage 4. I believe you get this pickaxe. A very, very clean, cool looking pickaxe. I love this pickaxe. Probably one of my favourite pickaxes in the game. Now we've got the Lollipopper. Now, I don't really like this pickaxe, to be honest. When I unlocked it in Season 4, I think I used it like one game, and I just kind of went back to my other pickaxes because it's just too big, and I'm just not really a big fan of it, to be honest. Now we've got the Lug Axe right here. As I said, not really a big fan of this at all. It's just kind of like, it just kind of doesn't look right. I don't know what it is. Just don't like it at all. We've got the Night Owl. Now the Night Owl is another one of those pickaxes that I bought thinking I would like, and I would use it all the time. I like the way it looks, don't get me wrong, I love the way it looks, but I just don't use it at all, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just going to try and use it again like a lot more, but I don't really wear it a lot, use it a lot. Now I've got the Carbides Pickaxe. Now this one's another very, very cool one, very, very big as well. Got the Sawtooth one, not really a big fan of this at all, to be honest. We've got the Tenderizer Pickaxe. Now this one, of course, also came with a Twitch Prime pack as well. It looks very, very clean, looks very, very good with many characters. Probably the best green pickaxe in the game. This is the Icebreaker, very, very clean, very, very cool. And now the Lucky Pickaxe. I don't know why I bought this. I just had spare V-Bucks left over, and I was like, do you know what, I'm just going to buy it on this. Now, I just spent it on this, 500 V-Bucks on this. I don't know why I did it. I use it sometimes, but it's basically like the default pickaxe, just with a few smiley faces on it. It just looks, it looks cool and all, but it's a bit of a waste of V-Bucks, to be honest. And yeah, this is of course, the normal pickaxe as well. So that is all my pickaxes. Now here are all my back blings. So I've quite a lot of back blings, not absolutely tons of them, but I've got quite a good handful of them, such as the backup plan, which was available to claim with the first Twitch Prime pack. This actually came with the skin from the Twitch Prime. It looks pretty good. It looks good on the Red Knight, I believe. We've got the Crested Cape, which of course came from the Battle Hound, and yeah, it looks really good on like the Highland Warrior, Red Knight, all them sort of skins. It looks very, very good on. We've got the Dark Matter, which I kind of have to be in like a mood to wear and sort of like rock this back bling, to be honest. It's not a back bling I kind of like to wear all the time. As I said, I have to be kind of in the mood to wear it. And of course, the one and only iconic love wings. Now these love wings are so damn popular. Everybody has these love wings, I swear, and even me, to be honest. I even hired to grab them. Yeah, they look really, really clean. Pretty much go with every single outfit in the game, and I think there's only like 1 or 2 outfits these actually don't go with, but they look so good on so many characters. We've got the Blockbuster Visitor back bling, which is called the Off-World Rig. It's a pretty cool back bling, actually. It looks pretty cool. We've got the Pursuit, which actually just came with the Save the World founder skins. This guy, there was like it came from the war paint, I believe, or like something like that. Yeah, it came off that guy. Of course, we've got the one and only Bright Bag. Now this Bright Bag was hyped up in the game for so long. A lot of people believed that you have to get 3 llamas to actually, find 3 llamas in the game to get this back bling, but no, it came with the Bright Gunner skin. We've got the Boogie Bag, which is a pretty cool one. Came with the Starter Pack skin. Not really a big fan of it, to be honest, but it's just in my locker. We've got the Astro, which came from Season 3. It looks pretty cool. Don't really wear it that often, to be honest, but it's only certain skins actually look well with this back bling. We've got the Alpine Accessories, Great Britain. Now this back bling actually belongs to one of the Alpine Aces, which is a pretty rare skin, to be honest, because the Alpine Aces were last released, I believe, end of Season 2, beginning of Season 3, I believe. So this back bling and this skin that the back bling actually belongs to, you don't really see it in game a lot. We've got the Skirmish, which actually fits with this girl right here. It's actually her back bling, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. We've got the Scaly, which is a pretty cool back bling, to be honest. I ain't even gonna lie, it's a pretty cool back bling. I use it quite a lot, to be honest, and yeah, it just looks really, really cool. Probably my favourite back bling in the game, the good old Red Knight shield. It just looks so clean, like the Red Knight's legendary shield. It just sounds so cool. Yeah, very, very cool back bling. Got the Raptor satchel, which of course came with the Raptor. Very, very cool back bling. Don't wear it a lot, but it's pretty cool. We've got the Buckler, which is another back bling that's a really, really cool back bling, but I just sometimes struggle to actually find skins that actually does look good on, but is a very, very cool back bling. It looks really, really cool. I've got the Catalyst, which of course came with the Rogue Agent starter pack skin, which looks pretty cool. It looks actually pretty good on this scale, to be honest. I've got the Goodie Bag, again, looks pretty good on this scale, and yeah, not really a big fan of it, to be honest, but it looks okay. We've got the Pool Party. It's a back bling that's kind of cool and unique and different, but I just don't wear it enough, to be honest. I just don't wear it at all. We've got the Rust Bucket. Now this has to be probably one of the worst back blings in the game, but this basically back bling was actually given to us, and it was actually put into the store for free for a few days because Epic had actually had trouble with basically the servers and coding or whatever, and I believe there was like 12 hours extended downtime, I believe. So yeah, this was like their little present to say sorry. It was in the shop for like a good 3-4 days, maybe a week, and it was basically free. Here we've got the True North. Now the True North actually belongs to one of the Twitch Prime packs as well. I believe it belongs to the Trailblazer skin, I believe, and it looks actually pretty cool. We've got the Uplink backbling, which actually came with the Season 5 Bell Pass. Not really a big fan at all of this backbling. It looks really, really ugly in my opinion. We've got the Ventura Cape, which looks so clean. It looks really, really good, and yeah, highly rate this one. Looks really, really cool. We've got the standard issue backbling, which is a pretty defaulty looking backbling. A lot of like defaults use this one, but don't get me wrong, I actually kind of like it, to be honest. A lot of people probably will disagree with me, but I actually kind of like it. The precision, Now, probably one of my most hated batblings in the game. I hate this thing. It's just too bulky. It just looks really, really ugly. And yeah, not really a big fan of it at all. We've got the birthday cake batbling, which you can only get by doing the birthday challenges, which I'd recommend completing. If you have not completed your birthday challenges, I'd highly recommend doing them right now, because I believe the birthday challenges are going to be going at the beginning of sort of August time, I believe they sort of go. And you will never be able to get this batbling ever again. So I'd recommend definitely trying to get this batbling, because it looks really, really clean and cool on different on like different characters and stuff. And that is all my batblings. So yeah, these are all my batblings. As I said, I don't have absolutely loads, but I have quite a good handful, and just by these batblings you can kind of get like an idea of what skins I do have. Now to the part that you've all been waiting for, and that is my skins. Here are all my skins. So I'm going to start with the Battle Hound. Now the Battle Hound was quite... I'm also going to take the this batbling off, by the way, so I can actually properly see the skin. Yeah, as I said, the Battle Hound is a pretty cool skin. I don't really wear it in game that often, to be honest, but I don't know why, I just don't really like the way it actually kind of looks in game. But if you actually look at it from the front, it actually is a pretty cool skin. But as I said, I only kind of bought it for the batbling. We've got the Carbide right here. I maxed this guy out in season... basically when it was in season 4, I believe, I maxed this guy out. These are all the colours right here. We have the blue, we have the yellow, we have the green, and of course have the pink. Very cool skin. Highly rate that one. Very cool. We've got the Dark Voyager. Not a big fan of this guy at all. You just sort of like stick out like a sore thumb, because you've got like the massive like bright orange lights on him, and he's black as well, so it's like he kind of just sort of like sticks out from the grass and stuff. Yeah, and it's too bulky for me anyway. We've got the Drift character right here. Very cool skin. Probably one of my favourite skins in the game. I'm currently very close to unlocking stage 5 for this guy, and you get all like the lightning around his coat. It looks so clean, and yeah, really pumped for that. This is the Havoc skin that actually came with the backup plan, I believe. Yeah, this batbling here right here belongs to this guy right here. Looks very clean on this guy as well. So here we have the Love Ranger skin right here. Now this skin's not really a good skin on its own, but the star of the show for this guy is of course the Love Wings. This basically makes this skin pretty good. Of course, not many people actually use the proper skin, they only use the batbling for this guy. We've got Valor, the Wonder Woman inspired character. This skin, I don't really wear it and don't really like it at all, to be honest. We've got the Visitor. Now this was the blockbuster skin for season 4. If you completed all your weekly challenges, you could basically get this skin, and it's a pretty cool skin, to be honest. A lot of people actually were kind of disappointed because they thought the blockbuster skin was going to be a bit more of a better skin, but to be honest, I don't mind this skin. It's a pretty cool skin, to be honest. Here we have Mr. Wick, and that is the Reaper skin. Now, to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of this guy, to be honest, because I just feel like he's kind of like overused, to be honest, and I don't really wear him that often. And yeah, that's him. He's okay, like, looks clean and all, but it's just not a skin I rock all the time. We've got the Rose Team Leader, which is another cool skin. I really do like this skin. Very cool skin. And this was actually available with the Save the World Founders Pack skins. We've got the Rex. Now, to be honest, this skin, I wanted to buy it and I wanted to like it, but I just didn't. Because when I found out that it was actually basically a default sprayed green with a few triangles on his arm and just like some really weird random like dinosaur hat on, to be honest, I don't really like him, to be honest. I just don't like him at all. The only good thing about him is, of course, his batbling. Now, the good old Red Knight. Now, the Red Knight was available back in Season 2 and came back at, I think it was like the end of Season 4, this thing came back. And I bought it at the end of Season 4. Now, I'm not one of these people that literally just buy skins on rarity, to be honest. So, I bought this skin because I feel like I deserve it. Because I've been playing this game since Season 1, and back in Season 2 when this skin was actually released, I was going to buy it. I had all the V-Bucks for it. I was like, do I get the Red Knight now? And I was like, no, I'm going to wait for the Season 3 Battle Pass, because this skin actually came out at the end of Season 2, beginning of Season 3, and I was like, do you know what, I'm going to save my V-Bucks and buy the Season 3 Battle Pass. I highly regretted it, and when it came back out, of course, I had to grab it, and I feel like I'm not one of these people that literally just bought it just because of its rarity. I feel like I definitely do deserve this skin, because I've been playing for such a long time and highly deserve this skin. And here we have the Raptor skin. Now, the Raptor skin is one of those skins that do get released back into the shop every now and again. And it's a pretty OG skin, to be honest. Not in rarity, because this skin was actually quite, like, released, like, in kind of, like, the early days of Fortnite. And it was kind of, like, one of those skins that were like in season 2 and stuff, so it's a pretty like old skin to be honest, and was available back, and one of my first ever skins I did buy within the game. Of course got the Omega right here. Now this Omega is very deadly. I did max this guy out, so yeah, I'll show you on stage 5 right here. I did max this guy out right here. These are all the colours on him. So we've got the orange, we've got the green, we've got the purple, my favourite, and of course got the orange one. It was very deadly, this guy, very deadly. And if I saw this guy right now, like if I saw the guy actually maxed out, if I saw this Omega maxed out, you know they've been playing Fortnite for quite a while. We've got the wall paint, which is another Save the World Founders skin. We've got the Alpine Ace. Now this is the skin as I was talking about with that bat bling. Now this skin has not been released since I believe the beginning of season 3, I believe. Now this is a pretty rare skin. You don't really see this, like, you know, many Alpine Aces in your lobby, to be honest, because there's a pretty skin that not many people have, to be honest. And yeah, so right here we have the Battlehawk skin. Now this skin is an okay skin. I don't really mind it, but at the same time I'm not really a big fan of it, to be honest. But yeah, it's okay. We've got the Bright Gunner skin, which is a skin that I only bought for the bat bling, of course, which is came with the bright bag. Yeah, we've got the Elite Agent right here. This is the season 3 skin, I believe, and yeah, it's a pretty cool skin. I really do like this with the Black Knight Shield. Unfortunately I don't have that, but yes, I do like this skin quite a lot. Got the Highland Warrior. Now the Highland Warrior, I bought this skin just because I loved it. I loved the way it looked. It looked so like a knight, because I don't have any of the season 2 like knight skins. I feel like this is kind of like the closest thing you can get to like a knight looking girl skin, to be honest. And yeah, she's a very cool skin. Love wearing her sometimes. We've got the Huntress. Now, never wore the skin in game. Not really a big fan of it, to be honest. Her clothes look cool, I guess. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of her, to be honest. Yeah, just don't really like the way it actually looks. I don't really like the paint, like sort of blue stuff over her face, and her hair's a bit weird as well. Got the Mission Specialist. Now, this is probably one of the worst skins in the game. Horrible colours, like yellow and orange with grey and white. It just looks absolutely horrible, and yeah, it's just too bulky and just looks really horrible. We've got the Technique skin. Now the Technique skin is a very clean, cool, colourful, just nice skin, to be honest. Lots of colours on her. Looks very clean and good. We've got the Sunstrider skin. Looks very clean. Looks very cool, and yeah, just like wearing her sometimes. We've got the Sub Commander, which is another Twitch Prime pack skin. Don't really wear him that much, but if you're a Twitch Prime guy or you like Twitch, maybe this is the skin for you. We've got the Squad Leader. Now this is a season 4 skin as well. This guy's not bad, to be honest, but I don't really wear him that often. Now the Rust Lord. Now this skin was seen to be the most troll skin in the game. Like if you get killed by one of these, they do take the L on you. No, I don't really like the skin. It's just really dirty. It just doesn't look clean at all, and just the way he looks is just horrible. So yeah, not really a big fan of this guy at all. I've got the Rogue Agent. He looks alright. He's not the best skin in the world, but you know, he's quite decent. Another starter pack skin as well. We've got the Red Line, which is another very clean skin. Looks really good with like the Red Knight Shield, the Love Wings, all that sort of stuff. Very cool skin. We've got the Moonwalker. I'm not really a big fan of the astronaut sort of characters, looking characters, but the Moonwalker is an okay skin. I don't wear it at all. The only thing is the colour scheme. It just doesn't work. Like yellow, orange, white and grey, once again, just doesn't hit the nail on the head for me. Just doesn't look good. But it's an okay skin. It's okay, but the colour scheme just kind of lets it down. We've got the Trailblazer right here. Now this is another Twitch Prime skin as well. It's a pretty decent skin, to be honest. I don't really wear it that often, but it's a pretty cool skin. We've got the Ventura. Now this skin, I can see why a lot of people would hate this skin. Now, I actually kind of like this skin. It's a pretty cool skin, to be honest. Now, as I said, I can kind of see why people don't like it. Like, the colour scheme's a bit off, but I kind of like it. I don't know why. I just kind of like the way it looks. I like his goggles. It just look really cool. And I just like the way he actually, I just like the boots. I like his trousers. It doesn't have trousers on, but I like the boots on him. I like his gloves he's wearing. I like his hat and stuff. He looks pretty clean and good. We've got the Wingman. Now this guy I don't wear at all. I don't like him. He looks really bad in my opinion. I just sort of bought him because he was very cheap to buy, so I just thought I'd add him to my collection. I've got the Zoey Skin. Now this Zoey Skin I don't really like, to be honest. It's just too bright. As I said, you stick out like a sore thumb, and the hair's a bit wacky. It's just not really that good. I've got the Bright Bomber. Now this skin is a pretty seen to be like a try-hard skin, but to be honest, I actually kind of like it, especially with like the love wings. It looks really good on, look good with. And of course the bright bag, which is actually really, really clean on her as well. So yeah, we've got the also got the clinical crosser as well. Very, very, very clean. This kit with the love wings looks so ridiculously clean. It's ridiculous. It's really, really cool. Love this skin. Got the Mutagens Expert. This is another cool skin that I like rocking with the scaly back bling. Looks very, very awesome. We've got the Recon Specialist. Now, this skin was probably one of the first skins I ever bought within the game. It looks just very, 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 very cool, and I just really, really like it. I just really like the skin. Just kind of like, I like the beanie looks on her. It just looks really, really good. Now we've got the Whiplash right here. Now the Whiplash is another cool, underestimated skin. Now this skin is ridiculously cheap for how good it is. It's an amazing skin. I would probably pay like 1,500 V-Bucks for this skin. Even a rare, even an epic this skin could be, because it's so awesome, and I absolutely love this skin. So, so cheap. Pick up this skin if you want like a good skin. Very, very awesome. We've got a Tower Recon Specialist. This is a pretty defaulty looking skin. I know I do have quite a lot of defaulty looking skins, but I kind of like the default looking skins, to be honest, like over the flashy sort of ones. We've got the yeah, but this skin I really do like it. It's quite a rare skin, to be honest. You don't really see it in game that lot, and yeah, I don't know if this will ever be coming back. We've got the Tactics Officer. Now this skin, I will admit, is not the best looking skin in the world, but I just kind of bought it because apparently it doesn't come into the shop very often, so I just thought I'd grab it anyway. I sometimes wear it if I'm in the mood for it, but as I said, this is like a skin I have to be in the mood to wear. We've got the Star Spangled Ranger. Now this skin was released on the 4th of July with like the blue bear and stuff in celebration of the American 4th of July. Now I'm not American, I don't celebrate the 4th of July and stuff, but I just bought it anyway because it's a pretty cool skin. And of course we got the Commando. Now this Commando skin is supposed to be quite a rare green skin, but for some weird reason Epic keep just keep bringing it back into the shop. I've seen it in the shop like 3 times this last 2 months, which is like not really that rare anymore, to be honest, because a lot of people are buying this skin, and I'm seeing a lot more commandos in game now because people are starting to know that it's quite a rare skin. But Epic just keep bringing it back for some weird reason. And of course my last skin is the Assault Trooper. Now this Assault Trooper, I bought it, and I can see why people don't like the skin because it's like quite dirty looking, but I just kind of like it because it reminds me of the Renegade Raider. Now the Renegade Raider is my favourite skin in the game, not just because of its rarity, just because I really, really like the Renegade Raider. I like the way it looks. It's just one of those skins that I'm really, really into. And the reason I bought this is because it's like, this scale right here is basically like the Renegade Raider's sister, because they basically, if you put them side by side, they have the exact same trousers, they have pretty much the exact same top. The only thing different is just that they have, the Renegade Raider has a little bit of red on her top, she has like a hat on with goggles, and she has like little like face paint markings on her face. That's the only difference between this girl and the Renegade Raider. Now I bought this skin because I like the Renegade Raider, and I just kind of like this skin as well, and this skin is actually becoming very, very rare. A lot of people have actually been wanting this skin for quite a while, and I haven't bought it back for quite a while. So this is probably one of my rarest skins I do have, and I'm really, really glad I do have this skin. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this Fortnite Battle Royale video showcasing my entire locker on Fortnite. It was a really, really fun showing it. It was a very long video though, I will definitely say that. So yeah, it's going to take a lot of editing, but hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and it will be definitely worth it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you let me know in the comments below, what skins in my locker do you want, or do you have, or do you want? Because maybe when gifting comes out, I could give you guys a few skins, maybe in your lockers or something. But let me know in the comments below, down below, what skins in my locker do you like, or do you want, or whatever, and I could hit you up maybe when gifting comes out. It sort of depends. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.